Therefore, our mission was now twofold. Now twalina ebintu bibiri ebinene ebyokukola. Number one, restore the small island of the 3 C's and the 3 T's where possible and necessary. And two, transform the whole of Ugandan economy and society as we had always intended. Kati jukira myaka jenkaaga twali tetumatidde enzirukanya y'ensi n'enzirukanya y'ebyenfuna. Naye ate okuva 71 n'akatono akaaliwo jenkaaga amini yali akajjeewo. So now, 86 twalina okukola ebintu bibiri eby'amaanyi. Okusooka okuzzaawo kali akazinga k'abazungu ak'ennyuguta 3, emwanyi, pamba n'ekikomo kya kirembe, ate n'etaaba caayi wamu n'obulambuzi. Kali akazinga k'ebyenfuna abazungu ke baali balese wano, ffe twali tulaba nti akazinga ako tekamala. Naye ate Amini bwe yayingira akazinga n'akasanyawo. So now 86 we are now a double problem. Number one, restore the okuzawo akazinga. Number two, kukola ekyaffe kiri kye twali twagala kukola okuva edda, okukyusiza ddala ebyenfuna bya Uganda. To put these two missions to the people of Uganda, okwagala okutegeeza abanyuganda ensonga zino ebbiri, we put forward the 10 points program of the NRM. Twarangirira ensonga 10 za NRM. Tuli mu nsuko. Point number 5 of those points talked of building an independent, integrated, self-sustaining economy, linked both vertically and horizontally. In spite of obstructions by the parasites, the uninformed, and the traitors, we have done exactly that. We have moved through or into five phases. Phase 1, bring back the small island economy of 1980 that Amin and the subsequent regimes had destroyed, totally informalizing the economy into one of magendo, smuggling, chibanda, forex black market, kusamra, speculation, resulting in terrible shortages. By 1995, the shortages had ended, and so had the informalization. Cotton had been restored, and so has tea and tourism, but not copper yet, because we insist on a higher value for it. Phase 2, expand the island. We have done that. Coffee has grown from 2 million bags now to 9 million bags. Tea from 3 million kilograms to 60 million kilograms, not 6, to 60 million kilograms. Write it properly. Tourism from earning US dollars 132 million in 1970 to now earning $1.28 billion. Phase 3, we have diversified the products in the money economy. The British had misdirected our people by telling them that cash crops were coffee, cotton, tea, cocoa, and tobacco, and maize, milk, bananas, cassava, etc. were not cash crops, but only food products for subsistence purposes. That's what the British bayigiriza abantu baffe nti ebikola ssente ze mwanyi, pamba, koko, chai n'etaaba. Kasooli oyo wakulya buli. Amata gabalala okunywera mu lukoola. Ente z'ennyama ezo muzirireeyo mu lukoola, temuzireeta wano mu tawuni. Amatooke musogole omwenge bwe muba mubeerako eyo mu kyalo. So that those are not cash crops. So you had a place like in Tungamo which I know very well. You know Tungamo is post office, private Bagambara. They don't even have a post office number. Bagamante, Tungamo, pure private Bagambara. We didn't have any cash crop. There were only a few families in Deja sub-county who I used to hear had some coffee. Then a few families in Buonjara, they were also there. I was hearing about them. Then a few families in Cheizova, one of the sub-counties. And then later on, some families in Chamhunga started tea. But the rest of us who were there, we had cows, we had bananas, but no cash. No cash flow. The basic human needs here, this is basic. The basic human needs are food, clothes, shelter, that is housing, locomotion, vehicles, medicine, utilities like electricity and services such as education and health. If you produce a product or a service for any of these purposes, it is potentially a cash product. All these are money. They are food, but also money. Therefore, on the agricultural side, we now have bananas, maize, cassava, Irish potatoes, milk, beef, sorghum, sugarcane, millet, beans, peas, groundnuts, palm oil, simsim, cocoa, fish, pigs, poultry, fruits, rice, cashew nuts, etc., as cash crops or cash products on top of the original colonial cash crops. That's our situation. Bali bagamba nti omukaaga ffe tugamba nti 40 byonna bikola ssente, bino byonna byemenyewa. Phase 4, we have been insisting on value addition. Where we have succeeded, returns are very high. The milk industry was initiated, has expanded, and we are producing a number of final products such as long shelf, long whole liquid milk, long shelf life liquid milk, yogurt, ghee, butter, powdered milk, and derivatives from milk, such as a protein known as casein, apparently needed in food supplements and medicine. Maize processing is growing to produce maize flour, akahunga, animal feeds, starch, etc. Cassava processing is growing, producing cassava flour, starch, ethanol, etc. With coffee, we are determined to add value to it, so that instead of a kilogram giving us $25, it gives us $25. No, instead of giving us $2.5, this is 2.5, my people. 2.5, it gives us $25 to 40, and creates more jobs for our people. Cotton, the shirts I always put on are from our cotton. The shirt I'm putting on right now, added from outside. You Ugandans, please help us to get rid of imported clothes, including dead people's clothes. Engoye z'abafu zemuleeta wano, zemuleeta second hand. Engoye z'abafu Wanyankole bazita mtwijuro. We squander US dollars 418 million per year on imported clothes. Phase 5 has been the introduction of the knowledge economy. This is the economy that is not just based on more processing of the mere processing of the raw materials. It involves the greater use of science and skills. This is where the automobiles industry is, the vaccines, the vaccine making, the assembly and manufacturing of computers and computer parts. That's where they come in. Our economy was $3.9 billion in 1986. It is now $55 billion. It has been growing at the rate of 6.3% per year for the last 38 years. We are now a lower middle income country with the GDP per capita of $1,154. Therefore, the groups that have been misinforming the public recently about the parasitic agencies that we are rationalizing, especially coffee, are a disgrace to the country. I even feel embarrassed to participate in the controversy. Mpura n'okuswala eggwanga lyonna okubeerawo boogala ku bitaliimu mwanyi. That's why I've called all these people to help you understand. Kiswazi n'okuswaza okusanga awo abantu bagumalidde mu bitaliimu eby'omugaso n'obyerabira. How could anybody who wants Uganda to grow spend even 1 week, let alone the 7 years we have spent on this subject, on this issue, discussing such an obvious issue? This sentence is mixed up. We shall sort it out. Suppose we had only coffee with our wonderful UCDA. How would the country survive? Because you see,